Okay, we're live. And welcome. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to NFL Gameline. I'm here with my cohorts, Larry Abels and Neil Abels. How are you gentlemen doing today? First with you, Neil. How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
Uh, I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing really good, except for my picks on this show. But other than that, I'm doing well. Larry, how are you today?
I'm doing well.
Okay.
No exceptions.
Oh, you mean literally well as your scores have just crushed mine. Okay, all right. Well, enough about that. I'll cry by myself later on today. Let's get to the show. Mr. Neal has things he has to do, and Larry Evans always has a hectic schedule. So let's get straight to the games. All right. First game we're going to go over are the Ravens versus the Steelers. Mr. Neal, your thoughts? Who you like?
I'm gonna take the Ravens. I know the Steelers play well at home. I know they give everyone problems and issues. I know they try to take the ball out of the other person's hands, but I think the Ravens can put some points up, and I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Okay. Larry Abels, your thoughts on the game?
This is a tough one. I'm gonna take the Ravens too.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. I'm going with the Ravens as well, so we're all. I'm not sure whether everyone can see or not. I'm having trouble with my vision, but currently, the scores are: Larry Abels is 48-22, Neil is 43-27, and I'm so far in the back. I guess maybe that's why I can't see my score. I'm 38-32. Yet still all over 500, but we're not playing horseshoes, so being close doesn't count. Larry Abels has a good lead right now, and Mr. Neal is right behind him. Okay, second game that we're going to go to this morning. The Rams versus the Falcons. Larry, who do you like?
I'm gonna go with the Rams in this game.
Okay.
I'm not a believer in the Falcons.
Okay, Mr. Neal, who do you like?
I was kind of stuck in between, but I'm gonna stick with my home team thing here. So the Falcons are at home, so I'm hoping they'll pull it out at home.
Do the Rams still have a possibility of shot at the playoffs? I kind of wanted to give up on them after their last performance, but they might come through. Do you know what their record is, Larry?
I'll let you know in a second. I don't think too many teams are that far ahead anyway.
I think that division is close.
Yeah.
But you would also think that since I picked the games, I would have taken time to study all what I needed to know to make that decision. My bad. I apologize. Okay, I'm going to go with the. I'm going to go with the Falcons at home. I'm going to take Mr. Neal's how he thinks. I'm going to go with the home team. The Rams have a good team. With Kirk Cousins, sometimes he gets pretty hot at home, so I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
Yeah, in that division, the first place team are the Cardinals. They won 6 games. The 49ers have won 5, and the Rams and the Seahawks both have won 4. So it's pretty tight.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go with the Falcons on that. The next game, the Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers. Mr. Neal, who do you like?
I have the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay. All right. Mr. Abels? Larry Abels?
I'm going to go with the 49ers as well.
Okay. Where's this game taking place at?
San Francisco.
And Geno Smith quarterbacks the Seahawks.
Yeah, I got to go to 49ers.
I was wondering. I was like, he actually thinking about it?
That game shouldn't even be in our games, but anyway. All right. Be good on that. Let's go to our next game. We're getting through the show quickly. I like it. We're just giving our scores of who we think's going to win. We're not telling nobody who to bet on. But if I was betting, I pretty much would go with Larry. If I was betting. Okay. So a couple of games were on. We couldn't find 7 great games, so I picked a couple of games that nobody cares about, or anyway. And speaking of that, one of them were the Texans versus the Cowboys. Larry Abels, who do you like in that game?
I'm going to take Houston. I go with the road team. I think they're going to Dallas. This is a big. A lot of people don't care about it outside of the state of Texas, but inside Texas, it's a real big deal.
Okay.
And I'm taking Houston.
All right, Neil.
I'm taking the Texans as well. I think Dallas washed up right now. Quarterback not playing.
I forgot. I was tripping off.
Cooper Rush is playing.
Yeah, I was tripping over Cooper. I was tripping off of Cooper Rush going by. He was 5-1. Last week he looked like he was played for number 12 boys club. Man.
Hey, wait a minute, man. What are you talking about? We was better than that.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
I'm going to go with Texas. You know.
What? You not going with Cooper? Go Earl Rush?
Man, Cooper Rush, man. I fell for the charade, man. Cooper Rush he looked pathetic last week, man. I don't see him turning it around. Anyway, you know what? No. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
Okay.
Because I know they're done. I got a couple of folks that I got ready to stick in. I know that. But Houston's offensive line has problems.
Yeah, they got some trouble. You're right.
Their offensive line got problems. You got to block with it. I don't care who the quarterback is.
I mean,
you got to block for him, man. You got to block for him. They're not blocking for that quarterback. That's what happened against the Redskins game. I mean, the Commanders game. They weren't blocking for him. What are you supposed to do? All right, I go with the Cowboys. At this point, I got to try to pick up stuff because the only way that I can win with the weeks left is Larry and Neil have mental breakdown, and both of them are pretty sturdy mentally. So I think I'm out of this season. So, but I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. All right, next game. This is an interesting game. I start with you, Larry Abels. The Bengals versus the Chargers.
Oh, I'm going to stick with my pattern of this week. We're mostly taking the road team, so I'm going to take Cincinnati. I think they'll go out there and beat the Chargers.
Neil Abels?
I'm taking the Chargers. They've been playing well lately.
I'm taking the Chargers because I think Chargers coach, he don't do a lot of stupid stuff like the Chargers coaches have been doing. And even though Cincinnati is scoring at will, it seems like they're just not that good. They're not. Their whole team is not good. They're good offensively, but their defense sucks. I'm going to go with the Chargers. Next game, Larry Abels. This is an interesting game. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Buffalo Bills.
Chiefs going to get their first loss this week. I'm going with Buffalo.
Neil Abels.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
I'm going with the Chiefs. They always talk about Buffalo's quarterback. He does this. He does that. He is good. I don't go against the Chiefs.
Now, do you guys realize both of you have teamed up against me for 3 games?
I thought it was 2. It's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Both of you have the Falcons. Both of you have the Chargers. And now both of you have the Chiefs.
Okay.
Well, at least I don't have no stupid picks this week, except for the Cowboys. Yeah. That's just a dumb pick. Cowboys are done. All right. Our last game, and I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your hectic schedules to do this show. I'm having a great time. The last game, the Green Bay Packers versus the Chicago Bears. Another one of the who care games that I talked about earlier. No one cares, but anyway, I had to pick another game to have with 7 games. So, Mr. Neal, who do you like, Green Bay or do you like the Bears?
I like Green Bay.
Okay. All right. Larry, who do you like?
Green Bay, without a doubt. I'm going to go back with my man Caleb. I'm going with the Bears. Okay. So there we have it.
Those are the picks for the weeks. And check back in with us next week. And anytime you guys want to play with us when we go live, sometimes I show a pre-recorded. Just come on in and say your scores. Say your team that you picked for. All right. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Don't forget, coming up this week, you can check out Larry Abels on Real Fellas Talk Sports Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. And thanks for everyone tuning in. I hope everybody has a very blessed and productive day. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Larry, did you want to say something before the show?
Oh, we might have for those of you that are DC natives, one of the best athletes when we were in high school, Cornelius Green, former Ohio State Rose Bowl MVP. We're hoping to get him on the show this week at 7:00. So if you can tune in, he's a real thoughtful guy. And those of you who were around in the 70s, you know he was all mad at everything.
That's right.
But a real nice guy, knowledgeable about sports.
Yeah, I think he was all that. I don't know. I know 3 for sure. It might have been 4. I don't know about 4, but yeah, he's great. All right, so tune in to Real Fellow Talk Sports. Should be a great show. Mr. Neal, hope you have a very blessed and productive day. Larry, great to see you as always. I'll talk to you guys later. We're out.
Peace.